Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Racing World Tour. This is going to be episode 3. We are flying out today from Rosamond, California, the location of Willow Springs Racetrack, and heading up to Monteray Regional Airport. And just nearby Monteray Regional Airport is the legendary racetrack of Laguna Seca. It'll be tomorrow. We'll be racing at Laguna Seca, and we're going to attempt some stuff with electrics. Recently, we had Tesla take out their Plaid Model S to Laguna Seca and get a 130.3, I believe. Maybe it was a 131.3. But we will attempt to beat that with basically any car in the arsenal, but we'll also, at the very least, race a 2012 Tesla Model S Performance, so that you can see just how much different the Tesla Model S has come in the last 8 years. It's been quite the journey for Tesla, and I'm glad to see that their racing skills have certainly upped their ante. Alright, and then today we are flying a new aircraft. This one is the King Air 350i from Beechcraft. Alright, now let's see if I can start this one. Avionics. Engine anti-ice. This is the first time I have actually been out in this aircraft, so I really don't know what I'm doing, and that is okay. This game is kind of, or this actually isn't a game, this is a simulator, but it's sort of designed to teach you what you need to be doing.
Engaging autopilot.
Why is it engaging autopilot? It sounded like the engines are spooling up. The engines are spooling up. Why is... It's nice to take a look at all of the other aircraft out here today. No heat left and right on the pitot, ignition, oil pressure. What is going on here?
Oral warning, okay.
Okay. Where is the fuel? I want to know where the fuel is. Yeah, there's fuel. I don't know what ITT is. Alright, well.
Lima 00 traffic Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo taking off runway 26 straight on departure.
I didn't mean to say that I was taking off.
Taxiing to runway 26.
I think this is probably the biggest aircraft that this airport has ever seen. Considering just how far these wings extend over our taxiway here. Alright. I'm sorry that I exceeded the speed limit. Wait, it says that the electrical systems are off? What the hell? Well, this is definitely a aircraft that I am going to need to learn then. Because why are the electrical systems off? Battery.
Engaging autopilot.
Well, if there's anybody in the chat room, now would be the perfect time to give me a hint on what I'm doing wrong. Okay, well, that is inoperable. That looks like autopilot or cabin altitude. What the hell did I do? What the hell happened? Anybody know what I did wrong? Okay. Now I'm just like curious as to what the heck happened. How am I supposed to fly without avionics? So, like, I'm just kind of lost now. I'm probably going to crash the plane this time. Let's hope not. Alrighty. Nope. I don't exactly have a radio to tell anybody that I'm doing anything. Why am I stuck at 22 knots? I'm making myself look like a total idiot here. Alright. Well, something is definitely wrong with this airplane. I think I am just going to reset because basically everything just turned off. So let's actually restart, continue. I had this happen with the mod for the Boeing 797 blended wing body aircraft a while back ago, and I had to actually reset in order for me to actually take off. I wouldn't exceed more than 70 knots and just went straight into the tree line. So I'm hoping that this is a bug with the game and nothing else, because Avionics Master.
Pilot.
Oh, maybe that's what was going on. Control E. Let's see if this does what needs to happen. Wants pitot heat left and right. Ignition and battery amperage. So what is it? What is it doing? Can we get this thing started, please? It says Copilot processing. What?
Right condition lever. High idle. Right generator. On. Left. Lights. On. Parking brake. Release.
And it's gone again. So what is going on? So let me go back to the main menu. I'm just going to start off on the runway so that everything is on, because something is not working properly. And I don't know what that is. Alright. So let's do world map. We're doing Lima 00. And we're going to start on runway 26. Then we're heading to MRY, which is Monteray Regional. And we're going to do VOR to VOR and fly. Please, fingers crossed that everything is fine with the aircraft once I get in it. Because I honestly do not know what is happening to it. If the game's auto checklist went through and was fine with everything, then what is wrong? You can all tell me in the comments below how horrible I am at flying aircraft or starting aircraft, and sorry for the delay, folks.
Lima 00 traffic Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo taking off runway 26 west departure.
Alright, I'm ready to fly. Let's see. Let's go.
Lima 00 traffic Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo taking off runway 26 straight on departure.
Alright, let's hope I can take off here. Oh boy. I just barely made that. Alright. We're now in the air.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Airway 8 miles west of Lima 00. Request flight following. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Joshua approach. Squawk flight 141.
And there we go. There's Willow Springs, where we were at last week racing. There's the roads at Willow Springs. There's the Horse Thief Mile right there. And there's Big Willow. It's a nice hour and a half of racing. Pretty fun. Hope everybody enjoyed it too. But now we've got to head off to our next destination, Laguna Seca. This thing is climbing like a beast. Should probably not climb nearly as hard, but here we go. Points of interest. It's pointing at a mountain. There's Lloyd's Landing down there. That looks like something a Cub would land on, Hyper Cub. I wonder if Lloyd's Landing is used for, I wonder if Lloyd's Landing is used for crop dusting planes. That's what I would assume it's used for. And is that farming or solar fields? To me that looks like more like it would be solar fields. Out in the desert they tend to do these circular farms like this right here. Let me pitch my nose up here. Do a little bit more climbing. There we go. Alright, now we can sort of pitch. Or roll over to our flight path here. We're absolutely going to do GPS tracking. Let me see here. That over there should be Edwards Air Force Base.
Los Angeles Center, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo 11,500 feet.
That's a lot of power poles. Or is that wind turbines? Those are wind turbines.
Going to 133.65 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Joshua approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo 12,800 feet.
I think I want to try and level off at 15,000 feet. Or flight level 150.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on ONE27.1.
127.1 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Los Angeles Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo 14,100 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Los Angeles Center. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright. Let's sort of level off here.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact.
Turn on flight director and vertical speed mode.
133.65 for Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Joshua approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo 15,500 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Joshua approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Where is the selected?
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on ONE27.1.
127.1 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Los Angeles Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo 16,400 feet.
So let's see. Let's turn off the flight director. Get back on course 280. We'll just keep climbing at this point. rotating. What is going on here? Let's see. Let's see. So much torque. Okay, so what is going on? Alright, our torque's good now. Let's see if I can't get everything else kind of good. Okay, I'm like totally off course now, so it's like this is definitely a complex aircraft. It takes a hell of a lot more to fly this thing than it does a Cessna. Oh look, it's Bakersfield. It's been a minute since I've been to Bakersfield. This game certainly still makes everything look good. Doesn't matter. Let's see. I wonder if that haze in the game is still all the smoke that's going on. California is still on fire. This game just looks good. Now I wonder if that's the ocean off in the distance. I mean, it's quite possible. I think that is ocean off in the distance right there. We are actually going to be getting closer and closer to the coast because our airport is only a mile or two away from the coast by the looks of it on the map. So we will be continuing along that path. Just along those ridges right here is Los Angeles, City of Angels. Alright. As of right now, our fuel is good. Engines appear to be running good. Torque, 92%. I'm not climbing like I used to be King Air. It's okay. So let's see what our map looks like. So we're actually gonna, once we hit the Alpha Victor Echo VOR point, we're gonna kind of juke straight west to Papa Romeo Bravo and basically fly along the coast until we get to Monterey. Now, Monterey is right here, which is about a mile off the coast for our landing, but kind of right here is Laguna Seca racetrack. Now I wonder if one of these VORs is for, or one of these key points is for the racetrack itself. Alright, we're about 75% of the way on our first waypoint. Let's see if I can't find a way to do altitude. Turn on altitude hold mode. Okay. Now is it going to actually hold once it gets to 22,800? Still climbing. Okay, why is it not? Can we get the plane going to the right altitude? Alright, it looks like it's starting to take control. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, why is it doing that? Turn on vertical speed mode. Set that to 0. Alright. Cool. Stay there. Master caution is on. Pitot doesn't have any heat left and right.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo contact Los Angeles.
Yeah, dampener on. Okay.
124.15 for Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Yay!
Los
Okay.
Angeles Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra.
I think I figured out the autopilot system, which is nice.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, Los Angeles Center.
Oh yeah, you can definitely start seeing the ocean now. Now here's some bigger farms here. Holy guacamole. It's a lot of farmland. A lot of farmland. I wonder if I go up to California, if I go to this part of California, that's all I'm going to see is farmland. How long of a drive it would be to get through it. Alright, so we're about to fly over our VOR station here. I bet you the VOR station is in that little circle right there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. So we're going to turn and go heading 270 for a few minutes. Looks like the aircraft wants to stay on a heading, so let's change our heading. What is our selected heading? I want that to be 270. Turns heading select on. Beautiful. And let me actually change that to 268. Looks like it's not, like if I look at this, it's not exactly 270, so that's kind of interesting. Let's do 265. Okay, that looks decent enough. You know, I didn't anticipate that we would be using autopilot this entire time. But I guess with this aircraft, it's probably best that I do. Contact Oakland Center? Where the heck is Oakland?
Going to Omani 28.7 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Oakland Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo flight level 235. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Oakland Center continuous plan.
It is down here. So that airport looks like our VOR point, but I have no idea what PRB is. What is it? What is it? Now, if only I had passengers in here, or let's say I had a C-130 that had a couple of race cars in it that I could take from location to location, that'd actually be kind of interesting, I would think. Or if we could have the fires with direct smoke accurately represented. Like if they synced data from NASA for where the active fires are. And you just see plumes of smoke rising and then the atmospheric effects of the game implementing it. That'd be kind of interesting. So I wonder if this is Oakland. There's Bonnell. But where's... like, what's that airport right there? Alright. So now we gotta start kind of turning our heading a little bit and going over to our Hotel Golf Tango. not familiar with this icon. If anybody knows what this icon is for navigation points, let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious. Alright. So let's go in here. And what happened to these screens? Asobo. What happened to these screens? Like, please don't tell me that now these screens are gonna go out next, because that ain't gonna be fun. Okay, well let's hope that it's me changing. Alright, so
Engaging autopilot.
what is happening to the game? So I was able to have good stuff for a moment. Alright. Well, now I guess I'm going to fly the bird by myself. Since all the stuff kind of is turning itself off. Again, with no idea why. So this will be a ticket to submit to Asobo. Alright. So now I am on 288. Let's make that 287. So let's do 287 as where I want our indicated heading to be pointed. Okay, so now that's going to reflect appropriately up here. But now I just have to fly the plane. And I'm almost in the red for speed, so it's like, what is going on?
Oakland Center, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Flight Level 235.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Oakland Center, continue to Bravo Sierra Romeo as planned.
I'm kind of curious, is this, like, what is happening? I just don't understand it. I hope that it's not as glitchy the next time that we decide to go flying. Because I think we're going to have to cross the pond in an A320 or a 747 here in the next video. Haven't decided our next destination yet, but it's probably going to be Japan. And it's only fitting because of the Japanese update. The world update. Alright, so that is an airport down there by the looks of it, but what airport is it? It's mainly dirt. Stop turning, plane. Let's take a look at Hotel Golf Tango. What is Hotel Golf Tango? It's a heliport? Hunter Leggett. Come on, plane, you can make me proud and just stay on course. That'd be nice. 2C Army heliports. Possibly. 2C Army heliport, also known as Hunter Leggett. Alright. Sorry everybody, I keep going off course. I find it weird that that heliport has a runway. Generally heliports would just be heliports, or at least so I would think. Alright. Look out there. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, this is very curious and disappointing all at the same time. It's something where I'm like, I would like to, you know, be flying and have all of my stuff work, but just doesn't want it all to work. Alright, so after our next waypoint, so Bravo Sierra Romeo is our next waypoint here. What? The plane just creaked. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can hear that on stream. But the plane just creaked. Those like little small puffs of clouds. It's kind of, or is it dust on the window? Maybe it's imperfections in the window. Kind of interesting either way.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Oakland Center on 127.45.
Going to 127.45 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Oakland Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo flight level 205.
Reducing the throttle to 30% for now, and starting a descent. Because it looks like up ahead, this little juke is this corner right here. So Laguna Seca is going to be right about there, and our airport is right about here. Just kind of doing a nice, easy, slow turn right now. Descent 1,500 feet per minute. Seems nice enough. Actually want to reduce the throttle here. Let's do 20%. Oh, I'm descending much faster now. Much faster. Level the plane off just a tad. And now we're going ascending quite quickly again. This plane is a lot faster than what I usually fly in the sim. But I also think I'm supposed to take this one up much higher. And look at how beautiful these hills are. That's some beautiful work on that. Carmel Valley Village Airport.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo contact Norcal approach on 133.0.
133.0 for Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
I think we can start descending a little bit faster. And we're going to rotate a little bit further. I'm going to take the throttle down even further. Let's see if I can do 10%. Now, I have a feeling, and it's just a feeling, that that spot right there is Laguna Seca. It's just a hunch. I don't know. I've never flown over it before. So we'll see. Carmel Valley Vintage. So is that like a vintage airport? Or does it specialize in aircrafts that are vintage?
Monteray Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo is 11 miles southeast with Golf to land.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Monteray Tower. Fly straight and runway 28 left. Altimeter 29.9 or 21256 at tree.
Sorry to break it to you, Tower, but I am going to ignore flying straight in and circle Laguna Seca at least once, and then come into land. So my throttle is all the way down, and My airspeed is still increasing. Why are you saying landing here? Because I'm not wanting to land. That is Laguna Seca.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo cleared to land runway 28 left. Wind 256 at tree.
We are way too high for that right now.
Clear to land runway 28 left, Beechcraft Golf Sierra.
Why am I still going so quick? Alright, so here's Laguna Seca. There's the famous corkscrew right there. And we're going to try and beat the Tesla's time. I know I can't do it in the Tesla Model S Performance from 2012, but I can attempt it in any other car. And we will try and do that. Let's not descend anymore. Let's kind of keep a level or a 0 vertical speed. Here's the corkscrew. You come down this way and final corner, cross the finish line. You come down into a hard down-sloping corner. Got to come down about 45 miles an hour through this corner, coming up here, over here, uphill, around, down through the corkscrew again. It's a very fun track to do. Alright, let's increase the throttle a little bit more. I've got to remember to aviate. Aviate's the first rule. Aviate, navigate, then communicate. That's what happens during a failure, or what you need to be worried about during a failure. So far we don't have a failure, but I do want to make sure that we are not going to die. Alright. Monteray Regional Airport. And now we're flying over Laguna Seca. It's impressive how they have some of the bridge features in the track there, considering this is not an area with photogrammetry. This is an area that's done entirely via just a singular satellite shot and some artificial intelligence. Alright, so we're going to have to put our flaps down, throttle down. Don't want to increase my altitude. Should be able to put the gear down now. That throttle is all the way down. I've never been to this airport. And I hear that this city is absolutely beautiful. Why am I not slowing down? This is stupid. I'd say that was actually a decent touchdown.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, turn next taxiway. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, contact ground on ONE 20.875.
120.875 for Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
I'm just gonna park right over here. Next to this Diamond DA40 by the looks of it. Alright. Monterey Regional. Even though I was going way faster than I wanted to, I think I actually did pretty good overall, considering. Let's see. Let's do... the drone here.
Monterey Airport Information Golf 1800 Zulu. Line 256 entry.
Well, I don't know how to turn
Sky condition
the
clear.
drone,
Temperature 1.
but
2.1.
I would love to thank everybody for watching.
Visual runway 28 left and visual runway 28 right in use. Landing and departing
Hello,
runway 28
new
left
tech
and runway
email.
28
Yes, the terrain is actually pretty cool.
Say direction of flight.
Sorry I didn't see your chat
Hold short instructions.
earlier.
Advise controller on
6
initial
minutes
contact you
late,
have
but yep, the terrain is absolutely beautiful here, and the fact that they have the airport or the racetrack represented fairly well surprises me as well. We've started this flight coming out from Willow Springs, and even Willow Springs was represented pretty well. So let's see.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial
Camera.
contact you have golf.
External cockpit.
Monterey Airport Information Golf 1800 Zulu. Monterey Airport Information Golf 18. Monterey Airport Information Golf 1800 Zulu. Line 256 entry. Monterey Airport Information Golf 1800
Interesting.
Zulu.
I kind of think that I broke the game because it's just continuously talking about the ATC.
Temperature 15.
Alright, camera, let's go to external.
Altimeter 29.9.
And then let's see,
Visual runway
weather.
28 left and visual runway 28 right in use. Landing and departing runway 28 left and runway 28 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Alright,
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have golf.
alright, well,
Monterey Airport
that's going to
Information
conclude it
Golf
for this
1800
night.
Zulu.
I think I've sufficiently broken the game several times today, and that's gonna be it for that. But everything in this game, or simulator, is actually
Visual runway 28
overall
left and visual runway
pretty
28 right.
dang good.
Landing and departing runway
I'd like to
28
thank
left and
everybody for
runway
watching,
28 right.
and I will see you tomorrow for episode 4 of the Racing World Tour. Episode 4 is going to be racing at Laguna Seca. Again, we're going to try and beat Tesla's Plaid Mode Model S time. I I don't know if I've ever beaten that time ever, but we will attempt it tomorrow. I know Laguna Seca decently well enough. We'll also be driving the 2012 Tesla Model S Performance to see just how far Tesla has come in the last 8 years with their Model S and their powertrains. Other than that, hope to see you all